For the last program that we have on program number 8, it's one of the best ones out there that computer science likes to test because it allows you to come back over and create different things. The Fibonacci sequence and also the Hanoi towers, which you'll see later on, are different programs that allow me to use a computer to come back over and create what would otherwise be somewhat more of an arduous task. I know how to do it pretty quickly within 3 strokes on a keyboard of a calculator, not a keyboard. But this right here is the Fibonacci numbers, in case you're unfamiliar with it, is going to go through there and it's going to be a sequence of numbers. And the sequence of numbers are based on a pattern where I'm going to take my first two numbers, and my first two numbers, when I add 1 and 1, it's going to be equal to 2. My next number in this pattern is going to be 1 plus 2, which is going to give me 3. 2 plus 3 is going to give me 5, and I keep sliding down the line. And then I'd come back over there and determine the factor by adding up all those different ones, my information. So ideally what you'd want to do is be able to come over here and somebody could type in what do you want your Fibonacci number to do. It's not so much being able to actually use this as a practical program, but it's being able to think about the problems and how you're going to actually come back over and solve. So this is the information that I've been given so far. So I've got to create some code. I'm going to go ahead and type that up real quick and we'll take a look at it. And so for this one, I'm going to come back over, and what a nice place for me to come back over and use a for loop or enhanced for loop. So I'm going to come back over, and it's going to allow me to come back over and enter in a value which I can get off the keyboard, and it's going to create this new variable and my new array, which is going to be Fibo. It's going to allow me to go through there and store 100 items, and I'm going to come back over and create that. And what this is really looking for is not only that you use the enhanced for loop which we went through, but it's also going through there and setting up your array. So here you're going to come back over and set up your array to go through there and create this. It's going to populate that, and I'm going to come back over and I'm going to loop through it here, and then I'm going to come back over and add all of these numbers up on my array. So it comes back over and gives me this. My system.out.print is going to give me my Fibonacci number. That one is come back over and created here. The value of it is going to be determined here, which is going to start on the first place of your array, and it's going to come back over and add those up here. So this is an example of the last chapter that we went through, which was using your arrays and your enhanced for loop to go through there and keep account of the number of items that you've done. So that concludes the last program in this fun and exciting lab test. I really do encourage you to make sure that when you're studying for the test that you take a look and stop when you're going through the material and look through the programs as Shram presents it. So not just go through and read and skim over. I know that it's very tempting to get the review sheets done as quickly as you can. However, you're going to do so much better and you'll end up saving yourself a lot of time and frustration if you will actually open those programs up, take a look at them, and see what they're doing. Challenge yourself, add different programs in here, add different scenarios to do it. But this right here is chapter 8, and that's it.